Pisces, how are you? I hope this finds you well. So we are going to be doing your person on your mind reading. Whoever you're thinking about, that is who this reading is intended for. And everything that you'll need to know, whether it's about this reading or scheduling your personal readings, all of that is in the description box below for you. And we are inviting our angels, spirit guides, and ancestors to come in and assist us with this reading today. All right, let's take a look and see what we have going on for you guys. I hope you can forgive me. And past life. So we are starting with some overall messages and themes, and then we'll be jumping into your tarot. Unequal give and take at the bottom of the deck. So I definitely feel like this is a past connection. This could be a past life connection as well, if that's something that resonates with you. Somebody could have breadcrumbed you in the past, or things were just very unequal. Like you were always the one giving, the one sacrificing, making concessions, putting the work in. Somebody could be having a lot of realizations about that at this time. You could have been showing up in the connection in a way that you expected from them, but you weren't receiving that. You had two cards kind of flip out here. So like you could have been being faithful and they weren't. You could have been being honest. You could have been communicating those types of things as well. All right, so we have hostilities here, which kind of always reminds me of the Five of Swords, as well as kind of Five of Wands too. You got this envy energy in the reverse. To me, that just feels like somebody's now becoming very grateful for you. Okay? There could be some issues here. I feel like with this energy reminding me of the Five of Swords. Sometimes I see the Five of Swords as a card of like looking back and reassessing a situation, because he kind of got what he wanted by any means necessary, but now he's looking back at what it kind of costed him. And I feel like that is something that this person is experiencing right now as well. They could have created a lot of conflict between the two of you, a lot of conflict in your life. But I do feel like there is this energy of reassessment here. I feel like they are kind of seeing things differently. They're seeing where they may have taken you for granted. Now, for some of you guys where you are in separation from this person and you're starting to move on with your life, this doesn't have to resonate for all of you in that way. But for some of you that are there, okay, where you are starting to move forward and this person is realizing it, there could be some feelings that are coming up of jealousy and envy and feeling like competition. But for most of you, I feel it's resonating the other way of, you know, they're just looking back at things and starting to feel like they should have been more grateful for what they had. For those of you where you're still dealing with the person, you know, this person may be starting to have those realizations where they're starting to see, you know what, I have a really good thing and I'm messing it up here. So we're going to jump into your tarot. We're going to take a look at their feelings, their intentions. We're going to be looking at their next action and a potential outcome. All right. We have the High Priestess here for their feelings. It almost kind of feels to me, some of you guys could be dealing with the Pisces energy, but I just feel like there's a lot coming up for them at this time. You know, the High Priestess, she holds the scrolls of knowledge. She knows the past, present, future. She kind of holds it all here. And sometimes there's a lot with this card that comes up with mysteries and things because we're not privy to that, right? We're not privy to all of that information. But I feel like some of this stuff is coming up for this person where certain things are being revealed to them. And that could be about their self and their character defects. It could be about this connection or their feelings for you. They're learning some lessons here. Now, I also feel like there's a lot that they're keeping to themselves with this energy. And I don't necessarily feel like it's secrets in a negative sense, right? Of you know, things being done behind your back that they're not telling you. I just feel like there's a lot that's going on within them that they're not expressing to you, or they have not expressed to you yet. Especially for those of you where this is a past life connection too, or there's soul contracts and things involved. I do feel like somebody could be feeling this on a very like soul level. Now, their intentions, we have the Two of Pentacles. So they could have some choices to make here. For those of you where you're in separation, they could be putting kind of the ball in your court where you have choices to make, but they do have choices about whether they're going to be approaching you or not as well. I feel like there's a lot that they're kind of going back and forth over. We have the Eight of Pentacles here for their next action. I like that. To me, this is a card, especially with the 8 and the 2 coming out together, that makes a 10. To me, that speaks of somebody making decisions about where they need to put their work at, where they need to put their energy, what they need to focus on in order to get you guys to get what they want. And I don't mean that in a negative aspect, but the Ten of Pentacles can be everything that we want. It is that, you know, when we look at our life in 10 years and we think about the kind of life that we want to have, that's the Ten of Pentacles. You know, it's the things that are really important to us, the things that matter most. And I feel like somebody's like, okay, what is that for me? And what do I need to focus on? What do I need to work on in order to achieve that here with Pisces? And then they have the Hierophant. Somebody has learned some major lessons here, Pisces. Somebody has learned some major lessons here. This is the potential outcome. Okay, so to me, this is like them recommitting to you, recommitting to putting the work in on themselves and on this connection. And to me, the Hierophant is a card of taking something to a higher level of commitment, as well as, you know, learning major lessons. I do feel like you can expect a higher level of commitment from this person. I feel like they are wanting to recommit to you, recommit to this connection. If this is somebody that you're still with, expect a huge shift. If this is somebody from your past, expect them to come back in with a totally new energy, ready to take this very seriously. You guys could be dealing with, let's see, we have Pisces, Capricorn, yeah, Virgo, and Taurus here as well. A lot of earth energy. Doesn't have to be any of those signs. I do like that there's a lot of earth energy here because it is kind of indicative of, you know, moving this into a more solid and stable, grounded, long-term committed place. So somebody's having some realizations about their part in things. Things were unequal in the past. They're reflecting on where they have been kind of selfish at. They're hoping that you can forgive them, and they're wanting to do better in the future. But that is what I have for you, Pisces. I hope that this helps. If it resonates, let me know. If it doesn't, that's okay. Just check out your other placements. Everything that you'll need to know, whether it's about this reading or scheduling your personal readings, all of that is in the description box below for you. And if you want personal prayers for any reason, you can just put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below, and I will go through and pray for you. But if this is where we part, thank you guys for being here, and I will see you soon.